What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Gonna go right back to Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Obama.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll go play action with Goff. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pushed out to his left. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
Goff's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
And And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle by Trenton Simpson. It's now second and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18.
From the gun, here is Allen. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They send the tight end in motion.
First down. A gain of 52 yards. First down, Detroit.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now Allen on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the...
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Hey, report. No. Sit down.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll send this out wide to Henry. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Hey, Alpha, sit hard. Sit hard. 180.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
180.
Here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
22 yards. And the
really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Lions all their first time out. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. It's going to be third. They need one. Williams in motion. He's got his man complete. That's Tesla. And he's in. Isaac Tesla. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up a third down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
180. Sit on.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Landry. Cut. Hey, let's go. Hey, 20. 12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
Shell. Hey, Shell. Shell.
On 4th down, Goff. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They convert with a gain of 15.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
14.
On 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
That one taken in. spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Hey, report.
That's good.
Report.
Baltimore, first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up second and 3 at their 40.
Jackson up top again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aleem McNeil. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Oh.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
13, 13. Sit on! Sit on! Sit on!
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground with about 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Sit on! Thanks a lot! Thanks a lot!
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. First down and more. ball past midfield. And he will score. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Jared Goff sacked. 15-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
Now on 2nd and long.
Now you won. Tiger, Tiger. We're good, we're good.
To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to safe ground. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Lions call their 1st time out as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Maverick.
And the
Super
Lions
one, super
first
one.
down.
Throwing here is Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Super one.
Here's Gibbs. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, all the time out, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game.
Makes the score.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.